Cool, so Jake.
Hello.
Good
Nice
to meet you, man.
Gavin.
Thanks for coming down. Where you come
so
from?
Much. Southend-on-Sea, so about 2 hours, 20 minutes away.
No way!
Yeah.
That is like
quite a while.
Southend, between Southend and Great Yarmouth, they're like the two holiday destinations of the UK. Have you always lived in Southend then?
Yeah, always local area. So I live in a little town called Wakering, which is literally 5 minutes from Southend. So I just say I'm from Southend. It's a bit easier.
Yeah. It's a big car scene in Southend. Obviously, like so they still do the cruises on the seafront.
Yeah, but a lot of police have been down there recently, shutting them all down. Even if you're not speeding, they just tell you to move on.
Oh, so really? So it's not so.
It's kind of died down a little bit.
You're obviously a petrol head.
Love them.
You're a subscriber to the channel.
Yep. Since Arthur's Golf R.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That car, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. From watching you, I found Matt Armstrong, LOF, Brett Barnes, all those.
Really?
So I've been watching YouTube for a long time.
That is wicked.
Stuff,
yeah. What do you do for work yourself?
I work for Rochford Council, which is a council near me. I just work in the IT department.
Oh, right.
So it's a team of 3 of us. Yeah.
Small team.
Small team.
You're happy at work though, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've put down today to sell your M135i, your beautiful M135i. I've just had a brief look over it. It's obviously an LCI car.
Yeah.
I know you've been speaking with Jerome sort of before on the build up to coming up today.
Yep.
How much are you hoping to get for it?
On Auto Trader, it's just under 16 at the moment. But obviously, it's trade here. So Jerome said 14.5, but if we can, maybe push up to 15. But I know that's probably going to be a bit of an ask. But yeah.
Okay, we can have a look at valuations. I genuinely haven't even looked, so we'll have a little look at that shortly. And is there anything wrong with it?
Absolutely not. No.
Really, it's a nice car.
No lights. All the servicing's been done before we're on schedule. Every single OEM part, I've hired out that Steve's van hire over there.
Okay.
All the stock wheels.
Just over there.
The downpipe, the intercooler, inlet. Literally everything that's taken off I have, so it can go back to stock if it needs to.
Wicked, okay. That's good, because I know obviously the first thing I noticed was the wheels.
Yep, had them refurbed last week, so that sent me back quite a lot, but thought I'd get it in, showroom condition if possible.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Well done, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've got a bit of noise to everyone at home in the background here. We've got someone just doing an inspection on a car. But yeah, okay, so nice, all the original parts. So is it tuned then? Yeah,
so I call it stage 2 if you want, but it's velocity tuning. Tommy Turbo, he done it, which is like an individual tune, and at the moment it's limited to 418 brake horsepower and about 585 newton meters torque.
Wicked.
Yeah, so it's a pocket rocket.
So it's got the decat downpipe?
Not decat, sports cat, so it can pass the MOT. I had an MOT recently, it passed that, passed the police side emission test, all that stuff. I wanted to keep it legal, just
well done.
There's no point getting a decat for an extra 20 horsepower when you can get pulled and get done for it. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's brilliant. Well done. That's good to know. And you obviously, like you say, you've got the original exhaust in your van over there, yeah?
Yeah.
Wicked. So far, it's all good. Like I said, I've had a little wander around. I think I noticed a little parking dent. Is it on that side somewhere?
Yeah, so I took a picture for that for Jerome. I think it's on, that tiny, is it here? No, other side.
Yeah, I reckon it might be the other side. Let's have a look.
Yeah, stone's flicked up and hit it.
Yeah, I reckon that's savable though.
Savable,
yeah, that's fine. And I noticed at the back it's got the Maxon Design rear diffuser.
Maxon Design diffuser.
Tips.
M-Performance tips, tinted lights.
Are they tinted with paint or are they tinted with
film? You can
film.
take them off, if you need to. So that's one of the MOT things. I've been pulled over 5 times by police, and every time they've put the light tester on, this has been fine. But when I went to the MOT, they said you've got to take it off. So,
really?
Yeah, it's just peel it off. It's starting to come off already.
Sound okay.
But apart from that, at the back, just a little black ring to black it out.
I noticed that. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, and the carbon fibre.
On the top there.
Auto ID, and this little spoiler come with the pack, I think. So it's got the carbon mirrors on the aero pack.
Ah, right. Nice.
So they're not modded, they're standard, yeah.
Oh, wicked. How long you had it for then?
Bought it in August 2022.
Oh, so you've had it a while then?
Quite a while,
over 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, before this I had a Fiesta, but before that I had a Mark 7.5 Golf R.
Ah, wicked.
Inspired by Arthur's.
Again, yeah.
But I took quite a heavy loan out for that, so this I bought outright, and I thought it's not worth paying monthly for the Golf R, so I sold it, paid the loan off, and then saved up and bought this.
Well done, that's wicked. What's the plan now then? So if you can get this sold today, what are you looking to buy?
I'm 23, and insurance is just ridiculous at the moment, so I'm looking at downgrading. Anything's going to be a downgrade from this with my budget, but downgrading to like a 2017 Focus or something like that with Apple CarPlay.
Well, like something sensible, like a 2-litre diesel or something like that?
Yeah, or just a 1-litre EcoBoost.
Yeah.
I'm happy to lose that and start saving up for a deposit on a house. So,
wicked.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend, she's a teacher. I work in the council, so we've got a decent amount of money coming in, but I just need to start packing it and saving it away instead of spending it on.
Yeah, and well, yeah, as much as we all love cars, buying a house is it's a priority, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Especially if you can get on the ladder.
Get it from the ear from the missus as well. Come on, let's
I bet, I bet. Standard stuff, isn't it? So inside, again, condition is, you know, it's really, really good. It's a nice car. The OBD's got some wires there. What's that linked to?
That is for this.
Oh,
so
right.
You can get a hardwire kit for about 25 quid. I just didn't, I'm not an electrician or anything like that, so I've left it as it is. And basically it just plugs into there.
Yeah.
When you turn this on, you've got all loads of information through here. You've got oil, coolant temperature.
I've seen it, they're really good.
Yeah, 0 to 60, you've got shift lights, digital speedo, loads of stuff on there. But I bought that mainly because it doesn't have a water or oil temperature gauge on it, which I think's bonkers.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is crazy. They do get pulled on that quite a lot. But
yeah, so that's why I got that, so I can make sure I'm not giving it any when it's, you know, cold or whatever.
Okay.
For it's a proper warm.
Yeah, that's wicked. It looks nice as well. It kind of looks.
I've gone for like the OEM plus sort of vibe, I suppose.
Yeah. No, you have. You have. You ain't gone mad with anything at all, have you?
No.
Wicked. All right. So yeah, let's look at these valuations. We'll do a car vertical check. Where did you buy it from when you bought it, by the way?
Wales, Caerphilly.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I'm in Southend, so I got the train all the way up to Wales. Bought it there in August 2022, then drove it back for a 300-mile drive home. That was
a nice drive home.
A very nice drive home. Yeah.
Was it a private seller or a dealership?
Dealer.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do any checks when you bought it? Or
vertical.
Oh, did you? Well done.
CCD.
Well done. On it. Okay, cool. Let's jump in, do all that now, and then we'll hit the road. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sorted. Sorted. It's all good. Should make sure that audio is all good as well. Yes, it is. Very nice. I like the carbon fibre there as well.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's not real carbon fibre.
But it looks neat. It looks good, doesn't it? I've got that on my M5. I think I've only got it here. I can't remember, but it just looks really.
I think that's Auto ID I got that from. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've got the replacement part for that as well. The chrome bit, if you want to put that back on as well.
Cool. So let's
do the old checks.
Yeah, do the old checks. In fact, let's start the engine up.
Yeah.
I bet it sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They do just sound good. We were just saying off camera about you obviously went from a Golf R basically, and then you end up getting this.
Yeah, the sound difference.
Being 6-cylinder, it's like 50% more engine.
I know.
But what was interesting is you said that this does more miles to a full tank than the Golf
R did. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't know if that's the way I was driving the Golf R, or I don't know. The Golf R I had was 2018 as well, so it's newer than this. So you'd think it would be more eco,
more efficient. Yeah, but it weren't for whatever reason.
I think that was my heavy foot, but.
What about now that it's tuned? Is this better or worse than fuel?
A lot better. So,
is it really?
Yeah, so I was getting 19 to 20 miles per gallon because I don't really drive on the motorway that much, so it's just around town. Went to Tommy to get it tuned, and now it's about 23, 24 average. So it's gone up a little bit.
So you've got an extra 100 horsepower.
Yeah.
And you've got better MPG.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
It's no brainer, and it's like it's safe tuned. Do you know what I mean? It's not anything. It's not over
crazy.
the top.
I love these cars.
I know they
shouldn't be saying that to you right now. you going down the sensible route, but they're just so good.
Well, I'm 23, so I've had 3 years of nice cars. A year in the Golf R, 2 years in this. So I think it's time to, settle down, start saving. Otherwise, houses are going to continue going up, aren't they? And cars are going to continue going down. So
yeah, exactly. So you want to get saved up, get something bought as soon as possible, and then it's done. And then you can start working towards maybe buying a sports car.
That's exactly the plan. Yeah,
we've all got the same plan. We're all so alike. So big shout out to Car Vertical for sponsoring my channel, and of course this video. I will link them in the description below. He done his checks when he bought the car, so we're probably. We're not going to be in for any horror stories here.
No, should all be green, yeah.
It's all green. It is all green. It does check the mileage. It checks it's got no outstanding finance and that it's not previously been damaged either. It also checks if it's been stolen before. So this car, full green ticks. I will show you an example of a check that isn't good, and that's what you do not want to see when you're buying a used car. If you scroll down as well, I know we do this in pretty much every video. Got the mileage graph there. You can see the mileage is nice and consistent.
It's worth checking though, isn't it?
It is worth checking. Do you know what? It's not even something that you should consider doing. It's something that you must do.
For the sake of 25 quid, if you're spending 5 grand on a car, 25 quid, for example, is nothing.
It's nothing.
More expensive, then definitely do it.
Exactly that. It's just good. It's peace of mind, and this does it all for you. So, and it's got the timeline as well. How long's the MOT on this?
I think I'd done it last month.
Okay.
Had 4 advisories, all of them have been done.
Wicked. MOT, yeah, July.
July, yeah.
Wicked. Okay, so that's all good. I'll link them, as I just mentioned, in the description below. Use my code TTD to get a discount. Now, if we look on Enter Reg, which is obviously our own platform, if you're a car dealer, you want to get on board with that, I'll link that in the description below as well. WF66CUY, the mileage is just over 45,000.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 former keepers. Got a nice spec list here as well.
Yeah, it's got everything apart from the pan roof, Harman Kardon and folding mirrors, I believe.
I think that's
electric mirrors.
Probably right.
It's got the BMW advanced sound system. I thought it was just the standard sound and then Harman Kardon, but they do one in between.
They do one in between, yeah.
So that's the one that this has got.
That's good.
It sounds good enough.
Yeah, okay. Media package, BMW Professionals has got ProNav, Estral Blue paint.
Yeah.
Driver comfort package, I'm not sure what that is.
I think that's lumbar support on the seats.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Could be. Bluetooth prep with USB interface, so it's got the USB.
Yeah, if you go there, got loads of bits on there.
Yeah. Seat heating for the driver and front passenger. Oh, the loudspeaker BMW Advanced.
That's the one, yeah.
Sun protection glazing. It's got a few other free options there as well. Speed limits. That wasn't a free option, was it? Speed limit display was 200 quid. Speed limit info. Exterior trim in high gloss shadow line and Dakota leather black interior.
Yeah.
Cool. And then if we scroll down to the valuations, now you're saying you'd like to get 15.
Best case, yeah.
The trade value according to Auto Trader is £13,600, 670.
Yep.
And the retail is just shy of 18,000. So for someone asking for 15 grand for a car that books in a trade at 13.6, like, it needs to be a really, really good car to go as far as that. It's annoying we don't have cap valuations because sometimes I sort of compare the two.
Yeah, I've seen you do that in the videos, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite good to have two sort of guides of value.
I did have a look on Auto Trader before, obviously, came down here, but this spec, this miles, there's one of them and it's over 16 grand, so.
Okay, I think what's mad is M135i's are still over £15,000. I know this is an LCI, it's a low mileage car, but
if you get the 2014 or less, the not the electronic wastegate, they're a bit cheaper, I think.
They're less than 10 grand, aren't they?
Yeah, you get a bit more issues though.
Yeah, you do.
And this looks identical to an M140, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
The only difference is the engine, really.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think it's good you're doing it though, because
it's the smart financial thing to do, isn't it? But in my head, in my heart, my head it's the right thing to do, the heart is the wrong thing. But
do you know what? But I think life is exactly that though.
Yeah.
Life is all about that. It's all about challenges, balance, and just, you know, you go on one journey and then your journey has to change, and then, you know, there's things that come in your way, and they're good. You know, one thing I realise now, my boy Kai is 10 years old, and when I remember my missus coming up to me and saying, "Cal, I'm pregnant," she was like panicking, right? And I was like, "That's fine. We'll deal with it. It's fine. It's not a problem at all. We're a good couple. We'll deal with having a baby. We're fine."
Yeah.
And at that time, we was just a young couple like you and your missus are. And, you know, it was out having fun, and it was brilliant. And we had the baby. Yeah. And then it was
a bit of a showstopper in the cars.
Exactly. And it's like, I've got to get a sensible car. And it's all it was scary, if anything. But the point is, it changed our direction, you know, the direction of our life, but in a really positive way. Because it was like, well, we need to get a house. And then we bought a house. It was only a little cheap house at the time. Luckily, house prices then were a lot more affordable 10 years ago. We bought a house, got on the market, done up the house, and sold that and bought another house, and then so on. It sent us on a journey, and when the house we live in now, or the house we're working on at the minute, is incredible, because had we have not started,
sacrificed at the start,
it's worth doing. It's worth doing. So sacrificing your M135i today might feel like a painful decision today.
Yeah.
But I can assure you that it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like whether you sell it to
100%.
me or sell it to, you know, whoever you sell it to, I think selling it and going down the sensible routes, as much as
you can always earn more money as well, can't you? I mean, I'm 23, so I've got ages.
You've got a long time.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But me and my girlfriend, our best mate actually has a kid, and they're similar age to us, and you know, we take her out a few times, and it's making my girlfriend a bit broody, I think.
Oh, is it? There you go. Yeah. And this is
I've said to her, no chance until we've got a place, basically, because
it's best to get it in place beforehand.
So the ideal route, hopefully I'll have a little 2-bed house or something 2 years from now.
And you'll have a spare bedroom ready
Spare bedroom
for a new arrival.
Yeah, hopefully 3 bedrooms, and I can have an office/gaming area as well.
Room, isn't it? Standard boy stuff, isn't it? We just think about having our own little area. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Even that is that the air filter?
That's it. Yeah. If you put it in sport as well, it has slight pops and bangs, but they're standard, so they're just what came with.
Do you know what? I say it all the time. Cars need to be tuned.
Yeah.
If your car's got a turbo, everyone watching this, if your car has a turbo, get it tuned, at least stage 1. Do you know what, this is a nice setup because it ain't too over the top. My M5 is hilarious, stage 2, but it's running big power, it's loud, it's like, the cold starts are savage, but this feels quite, I don't want to say subtle because I don't think that's a fair use of word because it is quite savage, but
it's savage enough to be subtle.
It's kind of reserved, but yeah, savage at the same time. It's weird, but that is just nice. I know we're on a warm day today.
Yeah.
So, what tyres are we on? I think
Michelin Pilot Sport 5s.
Good man.
Yeah. I was going to go 4Ss, but I didn't plan on sending this sideways, so I thought 5s would do the job.
5s are perfect. Listen to that.
Shall I run through the mods quick?
Yeah.
So on the engine side, it's got MST inlet turbo elbow. It's got the MST induction kit. Masata uprated charge pipe, because obviously they're prone to cracking even on the stock tunes.
Yeah.
Cobra 200 cell sports cat. It's got a Masata ultra high density intercooler as well, because I don't know if you know this, the M135s from standard, they come with the same intercooler as a 116 does.
I didn't know that.
No, it's bonkers, isn't it?
That is crazy.
So when you try and put any more power through it, you need to do the intercooler, otherwise you're going to get heat soak basically.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Blimey, so you've done some really nice mods to it.
That's the engine side, yeah. Then I haven't put any spacers or suspension, that's all standard. The wheels are 1/2 inch wider than standard, so it fits the gaps a bit nicer.
Yeah, the wheels are right, yeah.
Apart from that and the exterior bits we spoke about earlier, that's basically it, yeah.
You've done a really good job of it. It's the dream M135i, I think, for so many people.
The LCI as well, which most people, it's more favourable, more desirable, than the 2014 ones, for example.
More desirable, but it is more money. So some people opt out because, without needing to spend more money, it's kind of a bit of a debate, but it's definitely better to have an LCI because they do look a little bit better, don't they?
Yeah, I think the back just ties in a lot nicer.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Definitely does. But even that, it's not...
It's annoying, is it? That's standard.
It's not over the top at all.
Yeah, when it got tuned, I did get asked if I wanted to add burbles and stuff, and I just said keep them OEM, so it's whatever BMW coded them as, that's what's coming out.
This is one of the most enjoyable M135i's I think I've ever driven.
Really?
Do you know that?
I'm happy to hear that. You've got a lot on your channel, don't you?
Yeah, honestly, it feels bloody spot on. It just feels... It kind of feels, like I say, not too much, but just right. I like things when they're just... I've said it before on my channel, when my RS6, I had it at stage, I think it was stage 1 when I bought it, and I loved it. And then we put big turbos on it and meth injected it, and it just went all out. And obviously it was faster and it was more, it was more fun, but it just took the enjoyment away from it for me personally.
They're made, for the RS6 for example, it's made for that speed, isn't it really? Like you can overdo it, but then your drive shaft's going to be popping out, aren't they?
Yeah, which we all know happened. Go. Oh.
What was that?
That's you broke it.
Is that the div?
Oh
my days.
I just like it being in that middle ground, and that's exactly where this car sits. It sits in that middle ground.
I didn't want to get an off-the-shelf map for it, so I drove up, got it done professionally, because Tommy's got the record for the fastest M5 and fastest G80 M3.
He's got a very good reputation. So he's been on Ricky's channel quite a lot over the years, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, yeah. He's been on quite a few people's channels, actually, I think.
Oh, really?
He's got his own channel as well, yeah.
Oh, wicked. Yeah, he clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly,
Credit to him. But, yeah, it's a nice car, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Which puts me in a bit of a funny position. So we've kind of said, drones offered you 14.5 grand.
Yeah.
You've come down...
That is
expecting to get 14.5 grand, I guess.
Yeah, that's like the minimum I'd leave here today with, but I'm after 15 if possible.
Do you know
that will, because I've got all the standard parts. I've got, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, on the OEM wheels, it's got 4 brand new tyres on it basically as well. I just took those off and I bought it from Wheelbase, so it was like a package and alloy combination.
Okay.
So I didn't bother taking the tyres off. So
I see what you're saying.
Eight sets of, eight tyres.
Wheels and tyres, yeah. Mate, even the fact that the way you've presented this car, you've had it cleaned, you've brought a van down with all of the bits in it.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit in the back, and I didn't want to risk the suspension going on the way down here, so I thought, for the sake of 50 quid, it's probably worth it.
Well done, man. I think, 15 grand is more than reasonable.
Yeah?
I've got no problem with paying you 15 grand for this car. It's perfect, it's lovely, it's a really, really nice example. And through our audience, there'll be someone out there probably watching this video that'll be like, that is exactly what I'm looking for. So
me 2 years ago.
Exactly. So yeah, done. 15 grand, yeah?
Nice one.
Thank you very much. Sorted.
So after the drive, we headed back to Bin Car, where Jake showed me through a whole load of other paperwork that I hadn't yet seen, which I was super impressed by. I sent him some money and spent the rest of my afternoon watching my personal favourite YouTuber. I'm subscribed to him, so make sure you hit subscribe too. Since filming this video, we've had the M135i PDI'd and validated. We've also refitted the original wheels, removed the rear light tint, and advertised it for sale. And don't forget, if you've got a car to sell, either email pics and price to sales@bincar.co.uk or go to my website enterreg.com.